What's up y'all, Wallamoose here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Canva, the online design platform. But before I begin, my name is Josh and I post here on YouTube once a week with videos regarding graphic design and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe. I'd love to have you along for the ride. I also have a coffee company, so if you like coffee, check it out. It's in the description below. But without further ado, let's jump in here and get started. Alrighty, so we're here in Canva, and Canva is a great tool that is a good alternative to some of the higher end design platforms because one, it's free, and two, it's easily accessible for everyone. So if you're a beginner or an expert, there's templates, there's features, there's anything you need that can get you to where you want to go. And I use Canva, a lot of my clients request it because you can cross collaborate, and so if I'm designing something, they can jump on there, see what I'm doing, and offer feedback live. So it's super helpful to have a good design process. So if you don't have a Canva account, you can sign up with a link in the description below and meet me here. So this is when you log into canva.com and log into your account. This is kind of your home base, your dashboard, where you can see all the features and pull up any previous designs that you have been working on. But I'm going to assume you don't have any designs you're previously working on, and so we're going to create a new design up here. So if you're following along, click on this button for me. And you can see you can pull from all these different presets of sizes. So if you're wanting to make a presentation, a logo, a flyer, these sizes are already built in, so you just need to click it. You can also do custom sizes. So if you click on this, you can change the height and the width to whatever you need. So I'm going to do 1080 by 720 and create a new design. Alright, so this is where all the magic happens. This is your Canva artboard with all the features that you need to help you create some pretty cool designs. So right off the bat, just a general introduction, this gradient bar up here, this is your global editing. So like file, you can create a new design, show the rulers, anything related to the file as a whole. You can resize it using this button. You can redo and undo anything you've done. Right here, very importantly, you can title it. So let's go ahead and title. I'm just going to title it tutorial for this purposes, but you always want to title it so you know which ones are which. You can share it. So if you hit this plus icon, you can share it to an email address who also has a Canva account and they can see what you're working on. And then also you can share it with this button. So this is where you can either share it or download it. And so Canva has a lot of different features that you can download. So when you click on this, right now nothing's in the artboard, so nothing's popping up. But if you're making a presentation, you can download as a PowerPoint, a PDF, JPEG, a whole bunch of different export options. So it's pretty great and pretty flexible for with whatever you need. Now this white square is your Canva artboard. This is where all your art is going to go, and whatever you export, this window is what is exported. So at the top right, you can see two buttons, one for add a page and one for duplicate a page. If you have a multi-page document, you can just simply add a page or delete it at will. You can also do that right here. And then this white nav bar up here, whenever you have an element on your canvas, depending on what element it is, different options will pop up here. So right now it's blank, and so it's just a color wheel, so I can change the background of this. But I'll show you in a second. There's some pretty handy tools that pop up here. And then finally, as far as the interface goes, on the left-hand side, this is all your tools, or these are all your tools. So templates, if you click on this, if you don't have it expanded, all you need to do is click on templates, and it will pull up all these different templates that you can choose from. And then if you have a specific template in mind or a specific style in mind, you can search a template, and it'll pull up there. I'm just going to pull up a random one, so this one right here. In order to use a template, all you need to do is drag and drop onto your canvas, or let me undo that. You can just simply click on it and it'll populate the canvas. So templates are made up of individual elements that create the art itself. So as you can see, as I move my mouse around the canvas, these purple squares cover or like surround different elements on the page. So any text, I can double click that and the text becomes editable text. So any template is pretty customizable. And as you can see, now that I clicked on an element, this nav bar that I was talking about before is populated with all these different settings. So for text, I can change the font, I can change this font size, the text color, bold, underlined, all caps, justification, effects, and then over here I can change the transparency. as well as hyperlink it to either another section of the document or to an external link. So this bar up here is pretty important. And also another thing I like about Canva is the icons or elements that are housed within Canva. You can change the colors of those as well. So this paw print is not an image, it is actually a vector object or a live object where you can change the color of it. So if I want a red paw print, I can do that. Maybe do like a Christmassy themed thing. So all the templates are pretty customizable, and you can delete stuff at will. If you want to have something over here, maybe an image, they're pretty simple to work with. So let me delete all of this stuff, and I'll talk about individual bounding boxes. All right, so I pulled this green element away. It's a green square, just so it's by itself and you can see what I'm talking about. So anytime you click on an element, either text, shape, icon, whatever, it'll pull up with a bounding box around it, which in my case is purple. And you'll notice on each of the corners there is a white circle, and on each of the axes there is a white kind of rectangular thing. If I grab one of the rectangular things and pull in and out, it changed the length of the side that I am pulling. Same for the side. And then if I want to do both sides, I can hold Option, and it does both sides equally. Same for the top. And if I take one of the circles right here, this changes the length of the side. So I can make the square bigger, I can make it a rectangle, yada yada yada, stuff like that. And then if I hold Shift, it'll keep that size but increase the size of the element with the same proportions as before. So you can do a lot of things with shapes. So that's that for elements and templates. If you have specific elements in mind, you can go to the Elements tab right here and search anything. You can search icons, shapes. Let's just do Art Tools as an icon. And as you can see, pulled up an icon. Once it populates, I can change the color, fully customizable. So feel free to search for any icons, graphics, visuals, shapes, anything like that, and populate the canvas with it to really set your design moving forward. Next is uploads. You can actually upload your own image and your own images and your own graphics. Canva does have photos housed within the platform itself. Down here it says photos. You can search for free photos and stuff that's included. So let me I did this before, this computer. If I drag and drop this photo of a computer, it's all within Canvas. It's free to use if it doesn't have a crown. If it has a crown, it's only for the pro users, but they have plenty of free images for you to use. And you can search photos and you're good to go. But if they don't have exactly what you're looking for, you can just upload your own images using this Upload Media button right here. And then if you want to add text, you can do different font combinations like this down here, or you can just do simple heading text. Click on it and it populates your canvas right here, and you can change all the stuff that we mentioned before. Now lastly, let me dive further into photos and show you exactly what you can do with those. So let me go back to photos and choose, let's just do a photo of a dog right here and populate my canvas with it. So photos, you can change the filters, you can change the hues and saturation of it, you can even flip it and crop it. So let's just go down the tools and I'll show you how to use those. So first, edit image. When you click on that, it pulls up this edit image window where you can change the brightness, contrast, saturation, add filters, add mockup, shadows, all that kind of stuff. Let's just do see all filters. Click on that and it just automatically changes the filter. If I want to edit the filter, I can double click on it and you can change the intensity right here. Now let's say I have the photo looking the way I want it and I want to crop how big it is. So you can either double click on it or increase the photo within the window. And as you can see, it zoomed in on the dogs a little bit. Or if you like how it's cropped, you can just flip it. And so you can either do it horizontal or vertical. So pretty cool features with what you can do with photos. And it's all pretty simple to use. And then like I mentioned before, if you're done with your canvas, you're ready to export it, just go up to share and you can either download it as any of these file types, or you can go back here, hit more, and there's plenty of other options you can do with this canvas. So you can either save it as a template, you can share it as a view-only link, you can do an Instagram social, any other social, save it as Google Drive, PowerPoint, plenty of options for you to choose from, almost too many for you to choose from. So do with that what you want, and I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to answer them for y'all, but as for this video, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.